cool people, interesting stories, lots of cool stories actually. And we want to bring those stories to life. Subscribe to MoshPlayLive. Join the Cultogram at MoshPlayLive.com. We have an interesting episode, and we're here to either dispel some rumors or find out if these rumors are accurate or not. So with me today, I have Stephen Killebrews. Stephen, welcome.
Thank you.
So we have a little story to tell everyone today about a much heralded album in rock and roll history, Fleetwood Mac Rumours. And before we get to that, we need to start at the beginning. So our first artist we're talking about, lead us into this, is David Paquette. He was a jazz musician who played at the Pioneer Inn in Maui, in Hawaii.
Lahaina.
This album was released in 1976. And you'll notice here that it's been autographed by Mr. Paquette to our guest here, Stephen Killebrew, who was working at the Pioneer at the time.
Yes.
There you go. What did you do?
Myriad of things. Started in maintenance, ended up in management.
You notice on the back of this, there's quite a famous artist who helped produce this album at the time, and that was Mr. John McVie of Fleetwood Mac. So did you get to see Mr. McVie any time besides the one time, or is he kind of around the inn or anything? Or
well, just during the recording. Actually, when I came in one day, I didn't even realize that David was having this recorded until I saw all the leads coming down from upstairs where they'd set up the recording room. And I talked to Dave, and they said, "Yeah, I'm making an album." And I said, "Well, then save me one." And I think Mick Fleetwood walk by once, and then I saw John, and I think he was with his wife. He was with his wife and whatnot. And I do not even remember how it came about. I mean, they were there for several days, and one day I just struck up a conversation with him, and very nice individual. And I saw him again another time, and actually one time sat down with him in the bar and had a drink with him and his wife and talked with him. Very mellow guy, very nice individual. And I don't even remember what the conversation was. It was so many years ago. But we had a nice conversation, and they were around a bit. I think they were also looking to buy a house or something on the island. So they were talking with some other people regarding that. But off and on, I saw him during the recording, would say hi to him and whatnot. And just, I guess, struck kind of a casual friendship, while they were there.
So this album came out, this was actually autographed November 17th, 1976.
Okay.
Trying to correlate all the facts with what we're going to show the folks next. So Fleetwood Mac's Rumours actually came out on February 11th, 1977.
Okay.
Do you know that album has gone 21 times platinum?
Jeez,
no, it is an incredible album that still the next generation is hitting and enjoying themselves. So this is a cool piece of rock and roll history. So by the time this album's coming out, Rumours was probably getting in production and
I think if it makes sense, since I have the proof there, that they had already finished the recording, and I guess all the finalization and whatever is done to get an album prepared and ready for sales and everything was already in progress. What happened is they received the proof of the album cover while they were recording for David. Okay. And they showed it to us. This is the proof cover, and
I'll show you the guys. This is the rumor. We'll say rumor right now because we haven't got it. Not that we don't believe you, because I believe it, but let's see what we do. So this is a test cover of Fleetwood Mac's Rumours. Now, it makes this copy very interesting, which is very cool. And I'm going to have you tell the story. You were sitting down at the bar with Mr. McVie.
No, that was after. When the recording and stuff was done and they were getting ready to leave, and I don't know how many days this was or anything. I found that they were leaving, and I was an avid diver at the time and a shell collector and everything. And I had found a really nice, large tiger calorie. And when I heard they were leaving, I went and I got it and I gave it to him. And I said, "Here, have a remembrance of us." and Maui. And John was very appreciative of it. He says, well, here. And he signed and gave me the proof copy at that time.
So I'm going to show this to you folks at home to see this for yourself. So like I said, I'm going to show you this again. I'm going to show you an actual copy of Fleetwood Mac's Rumours also. And there's a couple of differences. So you have that. This actually does not have an album in it. It did not come with an album. But you'll notice, I'm going to get a picture up. There is the autograph and message to Steve from John McVie on this cover. This is an actual good old store-bought copy of Fleetwood Mac Rumours. Pretty much the covers are identical. I guess one of the things we're sitting here and looking at, you can notice is the color difference. This one seems to have a more lighter color, I guess. Maybe the press copy a little darker. Yeah. So there. Besides that, though, everything really does appear to be the same. I haven't opened this up. I'm not going to open this up. I'll leave this sealed. Was there anything on the inside in the cover or anything? So it's just the cover, just as it is.
Yeah.
So what we're here today to do is to help solve this mystery and to find out if this copy is as the story goes. So what we're doing is we're hoping that our viewers or even John McVie himself can hear our video and collaborate with this story to say, hey, if this is a press cover, John McVie's personal press cover, test cover, correct? Press.
I'm not sure what they call it.
Proof cover, pardon me, proof cover of Fleetwood Mac's Rumours. If it is, this is a very, very, very cool piece of rock and roll history. What do you think? We'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts. We're working on finding a way to get this out, and hopefully Mr. McVie can respond to this. And yes or no, we never know, but you know what? There's no harm in asking that. So with that, Stephen, it's a very cool story. I think most of the world knows Fleetwood Mac Rumours, so not too much to say that. David Paquette, an awesome musician, played the world over, living currently in New Zealand.
I believe that's it. Great guy, a lot of fun to be around. Crazy fun.
So check out his music. All new Fleetwood Mac. So this is Grom, MoshPlayLive. Stephen, thank you for joining us. Peace, love, and mosh pits.